Okay, week 4. I was playing against a real Jester. Jester is mostly an ADV mainer and a good GSC player. I don't think he has a lot of experience in DPP, but he's definitely a good player, so of course I was going to load some very solid stuff. And I looked into my builder, and I saw this team that Sprinkler gave me, I would say 2 months ago. It was a team used by Star Master during DPP Cup, and this team is incredibly solid because I used it a lot of times and it was awesome, but really awesome. So, first you have Empoleon lead with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Echo Jets. Empoleon is a very good lead, in my opinion, because you have strong stabs and you have Aqua Jets, so this is a priority. And having a priority as a lead is awesome, because Empoleon is slowed, so having a priority is awesome against, for example, Focus Sash Aerodactyl, Focus Sash Azel, things like this. So Hydro smash everything because of high special attack. Ice Beam is mostly for Dragonites, for Grass types, so Breloom, Celebi. Latias also. And that's all. Equajets, so priority, perfect. And then you have Stuff Rock, of course. You don't need max speed because it's useless. You really need power on Empoleon. And Focus Sash for leads like Machamp, CB Gyarados, what else again? I think that's all. Maybe Zapdos. Things like Magnet Zapdos, or just Breloom lead. Aquajet is also for Machamp, because yeah, you hit Hydro, and then you have it's a 50-50, but if you burst through the confusion, you can Aquajet the Machamp and kill it. And remember, you have Torrent, so if you are in the Torrent range, you can do a lot of damage. Then you have a Custap Tyranitar. So Custap is awesome, but the problem it is not fittable in every team. But in offense, it is really awesome. The potential of Clutch is incredible. The surprise effects is insane, literally. So you have Crunch, because Crunch is Crunch. I'm not going to explain why again. Fire Blast, mostly for Breloom and Steel types. You have Ice Beam for Dragonite and Flygon. Earthquake for Hitran and all the steals, of course. The spread, I don't really know. I would say that's HP, mostly to tank better special hits. Maybe for Lati, for Rotom, things like this. Then you have some attack, to not be too much passive against things like Reflect Lati and Will-O-Wisp Rotom. Special attack, maybe it's to always OHKO things like Gliscor. Wait, I'm going to check the calc. You don't run Pursuit on the Tyranitar because I think you don't really need it. Okay, Rotom is a yeah, I would say it's a pain, but it's not unkillable. Ice Beam, yeah. Flygon drops, of course, yeah. Flygon drops. Breloom. Yeah, that does a fucking lot. Yeah, I think it is to occur some Brelooms after the frogs. And you have very good chance. Let me check something. Max HP Breloom. Yeah, great damage. And don't forget that you have sand, so you have a good chance to kill off the sand. Okay, then you have a MixTar. Again, the spread I don't really know, but this is a very surprising spread actually, because you're running plus speed. MixTar really wants power here, but speed is cool. I think you would speed things like Modest Kingdra. Some Suicune, I think, some Modest Suicune, that can be a real pain. Some Zapdos. So yeah, Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, because you don't want to miss. You can run Fire Blast, but if you want the team to be consistent, use Flamethrower. Superpower for Steel types again, for Tyranitar, and Extreme Speed. So you have 2 priority for now. You have Equijet on Ampaleon, and you have Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed is very good against all the offense. And the best offenses in this meta is with a lot of priority. Priority is so good, just so good. Revenge killing things like Gara or something like this is awesome. Then you have the classic Lucario of offense with Bullet Punch, SD, Close Combat, Extreme Speed, and Bullet Punch, and again priority. This is why this team is so good. You have so much priority that makes you so good versus offense. You have also great synergy with this Tar and Dnite, because yeah, you have Bullet Punch, so you don't care about trapping things like Gengar. You can also lure Flygon with Tyranitar, so that can be awesome. What else? Bullet Punch is also for Scarf Tyranitar. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. Yep. Just remember it's mostly for Gengar. Then you have Agility Metagross with Flamberry, Meteor Mash, Earthquake, Explosion. Explosion is awesome against water types. All this bulky stuff, they drop on Explosion. Yeah, things like Hippowdon, Gyarados, Swampert, Milotic, Zapdos also. Explosion is incredibly good. Just removing this fat stuff, sorry. It opens door for Dragonite, for Lucario, for Tyranitar, all this shit. Meteor Mash, Earthquake, it's just a common coverage on it. This spread allows you to outspeed Adamant Flygon after 1 agility, and Adamant Scarf Jirachi. Max attack because you need it. You can run Jolly if you want on this stuff, but I think if you really want to run Jolly and outspeed things like Scarf, Jolly, Flygon, I think you have to run Ice Punch. But this team really needs Explosion, because waters are a pain. And of course Flamberry is for status, so T-Waves, Will-O-Wisp, things like this. it allows you to set up some things like I would say, yeah, Breloom, for example. Maybe Jirachi also. You don't risk a para, so that's wonderful. And then you have a Scarf Lati, so the Revenge Killer and the Healing Wisher of the team. Draco Meteor, classic stuff. Thunderball for Gyarados and Waters. Sleep Talk. So that's I was really surprising to see Sleep Talk on this Lati. I was like, what the fuck? Sleep Talk is common in Specs Lati, but not on Scarf, and I was really surprising that worked really well, to be honest. That means that you don't have to sack a Mon on sleep. You can go on your Lati, taking the sleep, and then you can go Dragonite on the Superpower or the Sip Bomb. So that's wonderful, and you still have a chance to get a Healing Wish. So that's incredible, and you have triple priority. So even if your Revenge Killer is asleep, you don't care. You don't care because yeah, you have 3 priority. So that's wonderful. The spread, nothing to say. Classic stuff. So remember last week I played like us, so I was facing Jester. I was like, okay. My prep was like, okay, I will load my best offense and I will smack this guy. Literally. So there we go. Empoleon against Empoleon. So it was like, okay, he's using offense. So I would say, yeah, not the best matchup lead, but anyway, I will get my rocks and he will probably do the same, so okay. But he reveals that he specs Empoleon, so I was really surprising. Specs Empoleon is very rare. It is not a good mon, but he really does a fucking lot to my own Empoleon. I do Aqua Jet just to get some damage on it. I don't want to risk a tie or something. So now I can go Dnite, and I fucking misclicked. I wanted to click Superpower, but I fucking misclicked. Oh yeah. And of course he stays in because he expect me to be a Dnite. So of course Hydro does a lot, and then I do again a mistake because yeah, I did Superpower here. Of course he was going on Gengar or something like this. I should have Draco here. Because yeah, I revealed that I am a MixTar, so. And then it goes Jirachi on my Draco Meteor. So yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's clearly not a good start. Because yeah, Dragonite is mostly dead. But yeah, I'm taking some damage on it, and it reveals that it is a max speed of Jirachi. Yeah, I'm taking damage on it. Iron Head. Then I can go Metagross. And remember, Metagross has a Lumberry, so I don't care about Body Slam. I'm a bit lucky here because yeah, I keep my my Lumberry. And then I have a feeling that he's not going to stay. I don't know why, but I have a feeling. And I still have Lumberry, so I can try to get an attack raise with Meteor Mash, and he decided to go Gengar on the Earthquake, but I did Meteor Mash and I get a kill. So great. And then he reveals Suicune, so he's using some special offense. Clearly, you have Specs Empoleon, you have Gengar, you have a Speed of Jirachi, and you have a Suicune. So I go for OQ just once, just to see if he has Protect or not. Yeah, and Hydro does a lot. And then now I explode. So yeah, I removed the bulky water type, so great. I did a great comeback here. And you have a double down. So look how he comes in on the double down. Because yeah, outspeed Empoleon, outspeed Jirachi. I go for close combat here because I don't want to risk a paralysis on Body Slam. Lati comes in here. I think it is Scarf, so, but it did a good move and I go on my Tar and Dnite here. But that's fine because I have my own Latias. So I can go Lati here. He missed Hydro Pump. That sucks a bit, but that's not very important at this stage. He goes on in the Tar and Dnite, I decided to stay in. I think I should have double switch on Lucario here, but I don't know. I had a feeling that he was going to stay and take damage. Yeah, so I'm just taking damage because he's going to pursuit me. He reveals that he's bulky because yeah, pursuit does nothing. He's probably something like a Basho Berry or something. Yeah, I'm trying to catch a paralysis on it. Nope. I go Lucario here, and yeah, he's not Scarf, he's probably, yeah, something like MixTar or something. And yeah, and remember, I still have the Custap Berry on Tar and Dnite. So yeah, I'm like, okay, if it's Specs Lati, it's perfect. Because yeah, I'm going to take a Surf here. Surf does a lot, yeah, but I'm in Custap range. And now this is mostly like a 50-50. But remember, Jester doesn't have a lot of experience in DPP, and Custap is rare. So I think the play here is always to click Crunch. If he goes Empoleon, it's well played, but I don't think he will go Empoleon here. In this set, it's probably like, okay, I Twitch kill this Tar and Dnite, so then I win. And I got carried by the Tar and Dnite. Custap Berry, Crunch, kill. Then Surf kills me, but Empoleon outspeed, so that's GG. So that was a very cool game. Very, very cool game. That's a cool team from Jester. Yeah. The misclick turn 2, I think, or turn 3 put me in a bad situation, but the comeback with Metagross was insane, and the clutch with Tar and Dnite was so good. I played a bit passive at the end. I think I should have played more aggressively because yeah, he double switched on his Empoleon, so he played aggressively at the end. So that was well played on his own. But yeah, I had the Custap, so I just wanted to be in range of Custap and clutch, and that's exactly what happened. So I was really, really, really happy. Well, I just wanted to say that I don't know if I have the exact moves on this team because this is, I think, Sprinkler gave me the team, but I don't know if it is the real version because I saw Luigi using the same things, but he didn't have the same moves, so I don't know. But I think the moves are good here. So I don't know what is the best version, but this one is, in my opinion, incredible. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in 2 days for the next video. Bye guys!